What's poppin', internet? Welcome to another episode of the Synced Up Podcast. Take 2 of, the show we normally do in one take because it goes perfectly.
Every
all the
time.
All the time.
Flawless, really.
This is the show where we talk about news, games, and sandwich a little fun in between. I'm your host, Timothy DeRoe, joined by still the number one Nintendo fan, apparently.
Always.
Mickle Clerk.
Never second, never last, always first.
Always first.
Always on top.
Always on top. This week, we're going to talk about Gamescom, Nintendo Partners Showcase, and the possibility of a Nintendo Switch Pro. Does that get you excited?
It does now.
Tickle your fancy?
It really does. Speaking of tickling, when the intro was going, I thought about tickling you just to see what would happen.
I hate you.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, okay. Well, a little bit of housekeeping for you before we get into the show, though. We're on YouTube now, so you can go over to youtube.com/synceduppodcast to watch our show, and you can subscribe there, and you can like there, and you can share on all your favorite
What if they're already on
services. If you're already on YouTube, you can find us on all your favorite podcasting services, audio, stuff like that. You can review that. You can also share that. You can 5-star, 4-star. Not sure I'll accept a 3-star, but you can 4 or 5-star.
Not accept.
Like I'm.
Will you hunt them down and force them to remove the review?
I'll dox you. I'll dox
okay.
you for 3-starring us. Don't take that as a challenge of 3 stars, though. Yikes. Please. Also, you can write into the show at synceduppodcast, right? Yeah. synceduppodcast@gmail.com to get your emails right on the show. We got a read email section at the end.
synceduppod@gmail.com.
Oh, fuck. I already fucked it up. Turn it. Let's start over. No, don't start over. Do not hit that button. It's synceduppod@gmail.com, and we might read it on the show. You can follow us on Twitter at synceduppod to keep up to date, and you can follow our Twitters at Timothy DeRoe and at the Coast is Claire to keep up to date with us personally. New episodes go up every Monday at 7 a.m. Central Time Zone, gang.
Or
if
around.
YouTube cooperates. Because, it sits there and it tells you it's not cooperating. Then randomly at 3:30 in the morning, you check it, and it was cooperating the whole time.
Yep. But it has to be 3:30 in the morning every time.
So let's just get right into the news this week. I don't know why I took such a big pause there. Here are the biggest games and trailers from Gamescom, including Ratchet & Clank, Fall Guys Season 2, Destiny 2 Beyond Light, and more. This is by Gabe Gerwin at Gamescom. At Gamescom? Why did I type Gamescom? I think this was GameSpot. We're going to go with GameSpot.
What if you're completely wrong?
I'm not wrong. I'm going to the Mind Palace. I'm not wrong. We're going to go with GameSpot. We're going to go with GameSpot. So, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, the first game shown during the Gamescom opening night live event proper. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War is a direct sequel to the original Black Ops game. At the height of the Cold War in the 80s, the campaign features several familiar characters, including fan favorites like Frank Woods and Jason Hudson. There will be optional objectives and multiple paths in certain missions, separating it from many of the other games in the series. There are also narrative-shaping moments near the beginning and end of the story, and the developer showed an early clip from the story involving Ronald Reagan. So this was exciting. I almost had it as its own news segment as the reveal, but I figured it was best to just talk about it here and not do a whole article on Cold War because there's been a lot of stuff about it. Yeah. Looks cool.
I'm very excited for the optional objectives and deriving from the non-linear stories.
Yeah, that's cool. Black Ops has had this slightly in the past. With Black Ops 2, they've had some like choices that you can make and people that could die or not die, and obviously we're having that again here, except you're having side objectives and shit like that, which wasn't really a thing. And the choices is really cool. Obviously the graphics look good from what we've seen. Call of Duty is always a powerhouse when it comes to graphics and audio. I think it looks fun. I think there's a lot of stuff involving political wise with Ronald Reagan and all kinds of stuff like that. There's a lot of kerfluffle online about all that, but we're not here to talk about that. And a thing that we can talk about, though, is in the reveal in Warzone, they actually did a Fortnite-style event where they had you run around all the map and complete all these objectives and go on like a train and shit like that. Okay. And then it ended in the stadium where you'd watch the trailer live, which I thought was cool.
That's pretty neat.
It's the Fortnite era of revealing things. So,
to do it in game live.
Yeah. So that's cool. Get excited. The official reveal for the multiplayer is September 6th, so we'll get to see what the multiplayer is like.
That'll be next week on Sunday, right?
Yep.
Yep.
The next game, Unknown 9, a world premiere action-adventure game from Reflector. Unknown 9 is a narrative-driven game that features a protagonist able to manipulate the world around her, seeing them as specters of sorts that cannot hurt her. It looks like it will contain plenty of secrets as she removes a brick from a wall to look inside. So actually, we got a trailer here that Jordan is going to pull up that we can watch. Sorry to you audio listeners. Just, move over to YouTube, please.
Just be very descriptive, Tim.
Yeah, okay, so can
a break. I saw this in National Treasure before.
Yeah. Have you watched this trailer actually?
No.
You didn't watch Gamescom, did you?
I watched only a little bit of Gamescom.
Okay, yeah. So this trailer, I mean, obviously the graphics are looking slick.
They fighting.
Is the audio playing? Can they hear the audio? All right, cool.
Ooh.
Just making sure. So yeah, there's like a weird shit here. It looks like a little girl. She's about to get blasted by a stick, and then she goes into some alternate dimension or something, where she's like, it looks like they're ethereal or something. I don't know. Like time is all manipulated. She's standing there. She's confused, and she's like, "Oh, what's going on?" And then, oh shit, boom. Here, give it a second, and time snaps back, and boom, she teleports up, and now everyone's like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm badass." Obviously, it seems like it's set in like India. If I was to assume where she was, I could be making an assumption here. But Unknown 9 Awakening. We don't really know a lot about this game. What is funny though is this next part here. They show, not this part. This is like an extra, like this is after credit scene. She comes back as an adult. That's what you assume. Those look like grown-up hands. You can assume those are still her hands. That might also be an assumption. They show this splash after this Unknown 9 thing here that like makes no sense to me. Like, look at this. For audio listeners, it says believe in the unknown, and then it shows this title splash of a bunch of characters. We don't know who they are. I don't know. I don't know what this means. If you actually go
I'm so confused.
Yeah, go back, Jordan. Go out of full screen here on the video. Scroll down on their website. So here on your website, it says like peek into the fold, ancient mysteries, secret societies, deadly rivalries, and connecting everything. A shadowy dimension hiding right under our noses. And so it shows like, I guess this is like some sort of...
Is this a multimedia
universe? Because look, it has podcasts, books, and comic books.
This seems like your type of thing.
Yeah, scroll down a little further. There's like these interactive experiences that you can play right now that'll apparently shape the world of Unknown 9. And if you scroll back to the top, all the way back to the top, it says Unknown 9 Awakening is your entry point into a new story world.
I mean, that sounds very cool.
Yeah, this sounds something I'm into, but also, can it be successful? That's a good question.
I don't know.
This is this studio's first game too, by the way. So
really, so I guess they're very ambitious with this one. I'm pretty excited to see what this is. This looks very interesting.
Yeah, I agree.
Very, very interesting way to.
I agree. The next game, Doom Eternal: The Ancient Gods Part 1. I guess this isn't a game, but a DLC. The first part of a story expansion for the game, Doom Eternal: The Ancient Gods Part 1, is a beefy addition to the shooter, featuring plenty of demons to slaughter and terrifying areas to explore. They include giant demon skeletons that have become part of the environment, and the Doom Slayer has some devastating weapons in his arsenal to deal with them. Somewhat surprisingly, you'll also be able to play the expansion even if you don't have the base game. Doom DLC, something we expected. Cool that you can play it without having the base game. Freedom Cry style, First Light style.
I guess it gives you more of an opportunity to just try out the game.
Yeah.
And see if you like it.
Because I never played Assassin's Creed Black Flag, but I did play Assassin's Creed Black Flag Freedom Cry, which was this DLC that you could play by itself. Yeah. So, and I thought that was very fun. Then they showed off the next Dragon Age. The new game in the BioWare series, Dragon Age, was teased, with developers talking about how the team is looking to innovate with new characters and concepts. It will feature original wildlife and architecture, and there will be places you have never seen before in the series. I mean, I feel like that's an assumption you can make off rip, but it's a talking point. The story will see an oppressed group who are struggling to survive against those in power. That's not... We didn't see any gameplay, however, so it appears the title is still fairly early on. So really, they just showed concept art. They showed a little bit of, like, T-pose guys. They showed some combat in a blank world.
Still wanted the Skyrim.
Yeah. You mean more than Elder Scrolls 6?
Elder Scrolls, yeah.
Yeah, which is fair. I'm excited for the new Dragon Age. It is upsetting. I thought this game would be further along in development than it seems like it is. So that sucks. But get excited for the next Dragon Age.
Lots of games
I loved Inquisition. I think Jordan also did. Yeah, Gang on Inquisition. That game smacked. I really loved it. So yeah, Origins was better. He thinks Origins was better for the people who couldn't hear. World of Warcraft Shadowlands. World of Warcraft Shadowlands was teased in an impressive short animated film, which is one of 4 parts Blizzard has planned as the expansion approaches launch. Fans won't have to wait much longer, as World of Warcraft Shadowlands will release on October 27th. So they showed off classic Blizzard fashion to do a short animation.
Yeah.
It was not in classic Blizzard fashion because it had a different art style. It was like, what can I compare it to? Like, I don't think I can compare it to. Have you seen the Torchlight 2 cinematics?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like that. Like kind of like cartoony comic book style. Like nothing's really moving. It's less of an animation and more of like a, I mean,
Overwatch has done stuff like that too.
Yeah, but also those Overwatch cinematics.
Yeah, the same thing about it's Blizzard.
Yeah, WoW does those. It was interesting. I did think, because you didn't watch this, it took so long. It was like 10 minutes, and I was like, "This is cool."
That's
but like,
short?
why are we sticking on it?
Yeah,
that's
weird.
Why are we sticking on it? It doesn't.
I mean, Blizzard has money.
Yeah, I guess they paid for that slot. Activision, because you got this next one here, Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. After Jeff Keighley pawed around with Crash Bandicoot earlier this summer, the famous platforming mascot had to make an appearance for Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. The game features flashback tape levels that are a peek back to the 90s era of the series. So this was cool. Feels a little unnecessary to me to show more of this game. We know when it's coming.
Yeah.
When, in quotes. We know what the game's all about. It kind of, again, like you said, Activision having money. It kind of just feels like that they want to put their stuff in here. So, props to Jeff Keighley for putting this together. But there's a lot of stuff in here. I think that's a trend you'll see of stuff that doesn't make a lot of sense to really show anymore. Kind of like this next one. I also think so. Star Wars Squadrons, the first-person pilot Star Wars Squadrons, was shown during the presentation. The demonstration featured a look at a single-player mission with the Empire fighting against the Rebel Alliance in this particular mission. It will be fully playable in VR, making the intense dogfights even more immersive. The game won't be full price to reflect its smaller scale, and it will be launching for current-gen systems and PC. So
That's nice.
Nothing really new shown here. It was just a full mission. I'm really excited for this game. I can't wait for this game to come out. Me and Chance, possibly Matt, depending, and Isaiah are all looking to get into this game. 5v5, we can get a full gang of 5 going. Oh, that'll be so nice. Then they showed off Mafia Definitive Edition. In less than a month, we'll be able to play Mafia Definitive Edition. The presentation shown during Gamescom focused on protagonist Tommy's introduction into a crime family, and it gave us a chance to see its gorgeous new visuals. More resembling a new game than a remaster, it's developed by Mafia 3 studio Hangar 13. So it does look like a new game.
Yeah, I kind of want to go watch at least the trailer for or the new gameplay that was shown in this.
Yeah.
Just to see how different it really looks.
Yeah. Bring it up, Jordan. We got time.
Yeah, see if you can find some side by side.
Look up Mafia Definitive Edition gameplay. Before we show that, though, I'm going to go ahead and get into the next one here. Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, available next spring. Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga features content from all 9 main films. In a gameplay teaser, we saw Luke Skywalker wield a lightsaber, Anakin pilot a pod racer, and his eventual transformation into Darth Vader. The game will also feature X-Wing combat and plenty of goofy humor not in the films. This is exciting.
Yeah, I know this game got delayed a little bit, but
it did.
It's still exciting that you're going to get a massive Lego game. This game has to be huge.
Oh, 100%.
So,
okay, go ahead and bring up this trailer for Mafia to Definitive Edition. So here we go. Let's see if we can get some gameplay here. Skip forward. Is this all cinematic? None of this getting the gameplay? I don't know if they showed gameplay actually.
Yeah, I mean it says gameplay reveal.
Oh yeah, it does. So there has to be gameplay at some point. Bada boom, bada bing. Oh yeah, look like there's some gameplay there. Here we are in a cinematic.
Nice.
It do be looking crisp, considering this is Mafia 1.
Yeah.
Like this does look nice. For you audio listeners, there's a dude in a trench coat walking. But you assume he's Italian because it's Mafia. And I think his name's Tommy.
And you're looking for Sam.
It do be looking good though. Like this does look pretty nice.
I like this a lot.
I do want to go back and play this. I think I will cop. I think we
have to, bro.
Yeah.
This game,
Okay.
I love this game.
All right, you can go ahead and get rid of that.
Man.
Okay, so
I'm excited for that.
The next game, Fall Guys Season 2. Breakout hit Fall Guys premiered its Season 2 content during Gamescom. New minigames will come to the game with medieval-themed costumes to match the castles and other obstacles in your way. Season 2 is still in development, but you can expect plenty of goofiness and other players knocking you off the map. The content will be available this October. So Fall Guys has become an absolute crazy success.
A sensation, really.
For Devolver. And Season 2, especially if it's coming October, that's huge. For it to come out so soon. Like, can't wait for this.
I think they needed to come out this soon to keep
Jordan's showing a little bit here on the screen to keep the people going.
Yeah, because the game, the content of the game is mostly the variety in the maps. So if you're stuck playing the same maps for so long, you'll just get tired of the game.
They're introducing a bunch of new costumes here, obviously, classic Fortnite style.
Yeah, a bunch of medieval skins.
Bunch of different new maps, a bunch of retrofits to old maps as well. They've shown here, and movable objects that you can move around the map here. Like, just looks like crazy fun. So
yeah.
Get excited for Fall Guys Season 2 if you're playing Season 1, which a majority of people are. It has become the most downloaded PlayStation Plus game of all time.
Did you watch any of the Tim the Tatman?
Yeah.
You were watching him
when he got it? When he got it, I wasn't watching him when he got it, but I've seen some of the clips.
Yeah.
I've seen him get all excited.
Dude, watching that was pretty weird. It was another one of those huge Twitch moments. Like, not as big as like Drake on Twitch.
Yeah, his numbers were asinine, like way out of this world.
I think the highest I saw was like 330,000 views at one point.
Yeah, he said he was like, I don't think my numbers will touch this, and he showed us statistics, and it was like green arrows all across the map.
It was insane.
Yeah,
and just to watch one man get a
dub in Fall Guys, but he finally copped it.
Yeah.
So wow, get excited for Fall Guys Season 2, everyone. Next game, Medal of Honor Above and Beyond, a narrative-driven first-person shooter from Respawn Entertainment. Medal of Honor Above and Beyond is directed by the lead in the original game from 2 decades ago, and it features several acts, including a battle on D-Day. There are elements of espionage, and it will be available on both Oculus Rift and Quest via Oculus Link with impressive action. There are no edits or cutscenes, with the whole story being told from your perspective. It's exciting.
That's interesting.
Something you didn't expect, like Medal of Honor?
No, I did not. It was not on my bingo board.
Especially in the VR space. It's like, well, that's an interesting choice, but it makes sense. It'll
be interesting. Hopefully it's well made.
So this actually isn't in the article because I guess they didn't find it big enough, but 12 minutes was shown off during Gamescom.
Yes.
And they announced something I think is quite huge, that they added three rock stars to the cast. Willem Dafoe, Daisy Ridley, and James McAvoy, all voicing people in 12 minutes. 12 minutes, the over the top-down time loop game. I guess you'd play the same 12 minutes over and over. Looked very small in indie, and now that we're seeing it again at Gamescom, it doesn't look so small in indie. Yeah, seems like a murder mystery. I cannot fucking wait for this game. I'm so excited to play this game.
Is it the new NSR for us?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get to that later.
Okay, next game, Destiny 2 Beyond Light, will add a new elemental power, Stasis, to the game for the first time. You'll be able to temporarily freeze enemies with frost in order to deliver deadly finishing blows, launching storm attacks in deadly bursts, or crash into your targets as a living avalanche. Why did I say it like that? Avalanche. It could seriously change how both PvE and PvP gameplay works in Destiny 2. So Destiny 2
still kicking.
Beyond Light's going to come out October, November. I think the gang's going to get back in when it drops free to play for everyone and all the DLCs come out.
Game Pass?
Yep, me, Chance, Tanner, Trey, I think are all getting back in. I'm excited to play this. Can't wait for it to come out.
I'll watch from the side.
Good stuff. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart was the next game. We got our second gameplay look at Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart for the PS5 during our presentation, showing uninterrupted footage of the title. Captured from a PlayStation 5, the gameplay demo begins with the two heroes chasing down Dr. Nefarious after falling through a portal, immediately transitioning to combat. Classic Zanny weapons such as the burst pistol are on display, allowing you to defeat enemies while staying mobile. The demo also featured, quote, rift tethers gameplay, allowing Ratchet to reach inaccessible areas through interdimensional manipulation. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart makes heavy use of the PS5's SSD, and it will be exclusive to the system. The game will feature no loading screens and is releasing during the PS5's launch window, though an exact release date remains unannounced. So we can assume this might be a launch title.
Yeah.
It might get pushed. A lot of games are getting pushed. After the Halo push.
My big thing about this game is that it does look like it's going to use that SSD because it's very particle effect heavy.
And loading multiple worlds at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I am a little disappointed, though. This kind of just was the same gameplay sequence we've seen at the State of Play.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the same. It wasn't anything new. I think all in all, you only watched a portion of this. You didn't watch the whole thing. I watched the whole thing. All in all, not too exciting of a showcase.
No.
Not too disappointing of a showcase. There wasn't a lot of new stuff. With Jeff Keighley hyping this up as like the big end piece, I expected more. But I think I might expect more simply because we are starved as gamers for this type of stuff.
Constantly hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there was any huge... There wasn't a big piece to like kind of round it off.
Yeah. In this new era of just videos to showcase things randomly throughout the summer is kind of leaving us a little bit starved. And there's another company that continues to starve us, I think, after this other...
I don't know. I'm pretty full after this. Nintendo Direct Roundup.
Yep. This Rhythm Direct.
All the games from the Nintendo Direct Mini. There was a partner showcase on this.
Shadow dropped out of nowhere.
Nobody knew.
Nope.
Except probably Reggie.
Yep.
Ryan Craddock at Nintendo Life drops us this one. Love me some Nintendo Life.
Yep.
The big hitter, Just Dance 2021. Just Dance series is back with its newest installment, Just Dance 2021. In the latest entry in the popular dance series, players can move to 40 hot new tracks, including songs from popular artists like Don't Start Now by Dua Lipa and Feel Special by Twice.
Never even heard of that.
Is that like a TikTok song?
Probably.
It's got to be. Players can even team up in co-op mode. Just Dance 2021 launches for Nintendo Switch on November 12th, and I'm also assuming the Wii.
Yep. Honestly, I might cop this.
No, you won't.
I was thinking about it.
When was the last time you played a Just Dance game?
The last time I played Just Dance was at a lock-in in like 2011.
It's the same game.
It's so fun though.
Is it?
Yeah. I think
It
Just
might
Dance
be.
is actually really. Have you ever played it?
Yeah, I played Just Dance.
Dude, I think it's fun.
I've probably played like 14 or 13 or something.
I think it's fun.
It's fun,
And if we,
because it's funny to watch people play Just Dance.
If we just get drunk,
But my problem is,
we got Adriana, Kylie. We play some Just Dance. It might be lit with the Joy-Cons.
But the music might be boo boo.
Nah.
You know? There's gotta.
Nah.
Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm just saying. Like,
I'm copping it just to spite you.
the two songs that they gave us as
Don't Start Now by Dua Lipa is good. I've never heard of Feel Special by Twice, but they also had Dance Monkey in there. I like Dance Monkey. I've been listening to it a lot lately.
I'll play it if you do.
Okay.
World of Tanks Blitz, classic free to play tank battle game.
That's not what they put in the article. That's what I typed because I didn't feel like it was worth it to read. It felt like an advertisement.
Have you ever played World of Tanks?
I have.
Yeah, it's
It felt
not
like
my game.
A lot of these you'll notice I've kind of edited a little bit because it felt like an advertisement for World of Tanks.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to read that.
Okay.
So World of Tanks was there. That's all you need to know.
Yeah. Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. A new mode exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version of the game called Free for All features local player multiplayer action for up to 8 players. That was a tough sentence.
A new mode exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version of the game called Free for All features local multiplayer action for up to 8 players. There you go.
It's called Free for All.
Yes.
Listen, man,
Oh, that was funny.
that was tough.
That was funny. There's a new Free for All mode exclusive for the Nintendo Switch. If you're excited for this,
But why is it saying new Free for All mode? Did this game already come out on?
no, the game's not out, but they showcased a new mode called Free for All that's exclusive to the Nintendo
I was
Switch.
mad confused.
Okay, yeah, no, the game's not out yet, but
Yeah,
or maybe it is out.
No
Maybe
way
it's
it's out.
fucking, I don't know. Maybe Trey is excited for this.
No, I don't think Trey's even excited. For
I don't
this.
know him and
I think the only thing they care about is just more lore for the story.
Yeah, okay,
The
yeah.
gameplay, boo boo.
Yeah.
looks gross.
Yeah, this is one of the first pieces that came up that made me name it the Nintendo Rhythm Direct. Just Dance, Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memories. There's more
World
down
of Tanks.
here. Yeah, World of Tanks, the rhythm game.
On to the next one, Puyo Puyo Tetris 2, a cult classic. People love this game.
Yeah, Per
The first
Schneider and why can't I think of his name? Wow.
Lost.
Jared Petty. Per Schneider and Jared Petty jumping for joy right now.
Yeah. This vibrant new entry includes all of the modes from the original game, including the popular versus mode, which lets players play Puyo Puyo against Tetris, and the playful party mode with special items and challenges. The new skill battle mode introduces character-based skills and item cards that can be equipped to power up the team and quickly turn the tables on opponents. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 drops onto Nintendo Switch on December 8th. I love Tetris. I haven't played a Puyo Puyo game.
Yeah.
But
a lot of people
maybe it's worth
say this is a lot of people like this. Kyle Hilliard is excited for Puyo Puyo Tetris 2.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people who love Puyo Puyo Tetris. I don't really think it's for me. But
have you played it?
Nope. But I played Tetris and I know that I like Tetris, but I don't like Tetris.
Is Puyo Puyo more like Dr. Mario or more like Tetris?
Yeah, more like Dr. Mario.
What makes you think you won't like it then? You like
I don't
Dr.
know.
Mario.
I do like Dr. Mario. That's true. Maybe I'll like it. Maybe I'll like it.
We should try it. After that, Taiko no Tatsujin.
There you go.
Another rhythmic adventure game.
It's an rhythmic adventure pack.
It's
a regular
two-pack.
game. Yeah.
Two-pack.
Yeah. Two-pack.
Two games from the Taiko no Tatsujin series make their way to Nintendo Switch in one collection. Join Don-chan in 2 great RPG adventures by time traveling into the future or by saving the world from strange incidents. Face off against enemies in rhythmic battles by chaining combos with powerful taiko drums. Recruit monsters to become allies, check each monster's personality, and create a formidable party to take down fearsome foes. This game comes to Nintendo Switch in winter 2020.
Yeah, I mean, it looked cool, I guess. I don't know. This Direct really didn't do a whole lot for me.
Yeah, no, nothing really blew me away, per se. I don't know, though. This game, Big Rumble Boxing.
Isaiah's on this one. Shout out to Isaiah.
Is he really?
When I seen it, I was like, oh, Isaiah is so in for this. Because especially if you got motion controls,
Was he really?
Just envision Isaiah, bro, in his room. Just.
Yeah, but this game looked boo. It looked like I've said boo boo too many times.
Yeah, when he listed the games he was excited for, this is one of them.
No, bro, this game looked bad. This game looked mobile as hell.
Yeah, because it looks like Street Fighter, but just with boxing characters.
Yeah, let me read the description. Rise through the ranks in this knockout boxing game starring some of the most famous fictional boxers of all time, like Rocky Balboa, Adonis Creed, and Victor Drago. Experience a true underdog journey through story-driven interactions and fierce battles with intuitive controls and hard-hitting fighting techniques. Step into the boxing ring in spring 2021.
Yep.
Yeah, I was. No.
That's all I can say about it. Yep.
I can't get excited for that one.
Yep, neither can I. This next one, though. Oh, bro, so hyped for this.
Jump Force Deluxe Edition.
Oh, my God, I can't wait.
A new local tag team mode exclusive to Nintendo Switch version is coming. Jump Force Deluxe Edition, which includes Character Pass 1, punches its way to Nintendo Switch on August 28th.
Yes, dude.
Over 50 of your favorite manga heroes and
Can't
villains.
wait, dude. Jump Force, top 3 fighting game.
Did you even play it with us?
Yes.
Who did you play as?
I played as the Black Clover guy.
Oh.
Hey, if you can't hear the sarcasm in our voice, look.
It
Bandai,
sucked.
we love you, Bandai. But this game's not good, man.
It's
and I'm
not.
sorry to all the people who worked on this game and poured their heart into it. Look, we love you. We support art.
I will say, I loved... It looked good.
It looks good.
It looks good.
It's cool that you got a bunch of anime characters.
But as a fighting game, when you
It's
have
terrible.
things like Smash, even Fighters is super good.
People set the bar
Mortal
so
Kombat,
high. They set the bar so
Street
high.
Fighter, like there's so many good ones that Jump Force was just disappointing because you had an amazing cast.
Yeah.
And you had an amazing cast to keep drawing from. Kind of like with Smash, where there's
You
a
had
lot of source
Yugi.
material.
You had Yugi
You
in
had
it.
Yugi in the game.
In
Seto
the
Kaiba.
game. Seto Kaiba.
And it was Boo Boo.
Yeah, it was not good. Stop saying that.
Put up a counter.
Quit. Where's the boo boo counter?
Get the Boo Boo counter going.
Where's the boo boo counter?
All right, on to the next one. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered Edition. A grand adventure awaits you in the remastered version of this classic co-op action RPG. This new version of Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles features new high-level dungeons and weapons, updated graphics, and much more. It arrives on Nintendo Switch on August 27th. Is this the one that looked like you were just playing it on an emulator?
No,
or is that the next one? Okay.
That was the next one. Crystal Chronicles is a classic. A lot of people love this game.
Yeah.
Jared Petty loves this game a lot. I love Jared Petty a lot. If you can't tell, I'll reference him.
You
a
do.
lot.
It's okay.
He's just
We
a
do.
wholesome individual. But yeah, people like this game.
Yeah.
In general.
I'd be willing to give this game a try. Probably not the next one, though. I don't think I could do it. Collection of Saga Final Fantasy Legend. Originally released on the Game Boy system, the first 3 titles in the Saga series, Final Fantasy Legend, Final Fantasy Legend 2, and Final Fantasy Legend 3.
Ooh.
I was waiting for a switch up. Are coming to Nintendo Switch in one collection. And if players want a truly retro experience, they can detach the Joy-Con controllers and hold them vertically to replicate the original beloved Game Boy system. I don't know why they had...
Oh, that's so
People are
good, man.
suckers, man. Don't
know. Hey,
just get a Game Boy.
Yeah, I know, man.
Collection
Crazy.
of Saga Final Fantasy Legend will launch digitally on Nintendo Switch on December 15th.
Yep.
Can't even get a hard copy, man.
No.
I'm not for it. Okay, on to the next one. Captain Tsubasa Rise as new champion.
This shit is crazy.
Yeah, I
Hey,
got
Jordan,
things to say about
while
this
we're
game.
talking about this, see if you can find the meme. It's on Twitter. It's the Captain Tsubasa meme. I need you to try to find
Captain
it.
Tsubasa meme?
Yes, dude, it is fucking hilarious. Just go to the Twitter search bar and look up like what's going on in this Captain Tsubasa game. It's a video. And get
Okay.
ready to bring that up if you can find it.
Defy the rules of soccer in Captain Tsubasa Rise as new champions. Execute powerful offensive and defensive moves to gain the advantage during action-packed matches. Customize characters, build a dream team, and compete in online and local play. Take shots and score in Captain Tsubasa Rise as new champions, launching for Nintendo Switch on August 28th. This game, low-key looking good.
It does. Did you find it?
Like,
Okay, hold up. Bring it
I
up.
don't know if it's just the anime
Just drag it to the
style.
other screen. Don't switch it where they can see it. Drag it over so we can see it real quick.
Just we can see it.
Yes. This. Okay, we gotta watch this shit. Okay.
Are we showing everyone this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Show it to the people. That's fine. Twitter videos are weird. Just hit F11 on it. Yeah. So if you just click the other screen, hit F11. There you go. Okay, now play this shit. You can't full screen it at all. Look at this. Look at this shit, dude. What is going on?
Wait, was that legit? a thing?
Yes, that was legit. This is not edited, bro, in any way.
This is not edited.
Nope, this
No.
is not edited. Oh my god.
I don't remember this in the trailer.
Okay, you could get rid of that. Close it out. Make sure the audio's not playing.
I low key still don't want to play it though.
That's so funny. Yeah, so if for the audio listeners, this dude jumps on top of a soccer ball with one foot, kicks it with the other foot, and then rides the soccer ball that he kicked for like half the score, dude. It just looks insane.
Yeah, I want to play it.
This
There's only 2 people in this whole field.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was a penalty shot.
yeah, it was like
It looked like it.
it was yeah. So it's like haiku, but
Don't call
for
it
soccer.
haiku. Don't. Oh my god.
But for soccer.
I'm not even a weeb, but like calling it haiku just hurts, man.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Why do you do this to me?
Oh, that's funny. It low key looks funny and fun.
Yeah.
If you watch more clips, it's like It's just batshit insane. Like
Yeah.
there's one where the dude like gets on the ground and he puts his foot up and the guy jumps off the foot and like does like a legendary kick thing. It's so fucking weird. All right, next thing.
Yeah, looks exciting.
Move on.
After that, Minecraft Dungeons DLC. Fight the Frost in the Minecraft Dungeons Creeping Winter DLC. Brave new missions and take down relentless mobs on a journey to defeat the wretched Wraith at the center of the storm. Hunt down the source of corruption and discover new weapons, armors, and artifacts when this DLC makes its Arctic appearance on Nintendo Switch this September.
So I'm excited for this. I need to get back. I need to get back to Minecraft Dungeons. Me and Chance loved it, and we just haven't got around to getting back.
Any expectations for how long this DLC is?
Probably just an hour or two. Same as the
Really?
first one. That's how much the first one was. And for $10 for both of them, that's not that bad with all the new items you get.
Not.
So me and Chance and Matt are thinking about getting back in, but we just can't. We haven't found the time to do so yet. So
And then after that,
this is exciting. This next one.
Fuser from Harmonix, the creators of Rock Band, comes Fuser, a non-stop digital music festival in which players control the music. In the next evolution of music gaming, players combine elements of songs from some of the world's most popular artists to create amazing mixes, or partner with friends on epic collaborations. And Fuser comes to Switch this fall.
So yeah, Harmonix, you know, they're legendary.
Yeah, Rock Band's a classic.
Yeah, Rock Band.
I'm just
Guitar Hero.
very interested in seeing how this game plays
the
out.
game looks weird. Like the gameplay, I don't know exactly what it is. If you're like voting, if you're like, I don't know what you're doing.
Because it's not like a DJ Hero thing.
Yeah, it looks like they're doing the drop mix, but just bringing it to video game form. Because you know they did drop mix, but it's the board game.
Yeah.
So, and drop mix is cool, but it's just hard to buy all that stuff. So
You know, honestly, when I saw Fuser, my first thought was drop mix, and I was like, why does this seem so familiar to me? And now that you bring it up, that's exactly what I was thinking of.
Just a lot of elements to that.
For a surprise, partners
Shadow
Presents, little direct, not bad,
not good.
I think all future directs will always be better than the first partner present.
Yeah.
So I think we're on the uphill now.
Yeah. I just want to know what's coming from Nintendo in the future.
Pikmin 3.
Like besides Pikmin 3.
Pikmin 3.
New Breath of the Wild 2.
Pikmin 3.
You know, Bayonetta. Where's Metroid?
There's a deluxe edition.
Possibly a new console.
Special edition.
Possibly
with
a new,
you want a plush?
possibly
or a hard
a new
case for your Pikmin 3?
Can I segue to the next fucking God damn it. Possibly
Is the next segment about Pikmin 3?
Possibly a new console?
For Switch?
Possibly a new Switch console?
Question mark? Big question mark?
Read the story.
Nintendo reportedly releasing upgraded Switch next year.
Read this.
This could be the first big Switch hardware upgrade. This is by Sam Byford at The Verge. God. Nintendo is planning to release an upgraded version of its popular Switch game console next year.
I need some chocolate milk.
The way that's phrased kind of makes me laugh. It's popular Switch game console next year.
Possible popular Switch game console.
According to reports in Taiwan's Economic Daily News and Bloomberg, the new model will come out in early 2021, according to the Economic Daily News, which cited supply chain sources.
Hey, super reliable source, Taiwan Economic
coming
Daily. I don't know. Hey, look, we're scrapping. Honestly, it wasn't a bad week. We didn't have to scrape, but this does seem like a big deal. I mean, Bloomberg reported on it as well. So
I still have 2 more points to talk about.
Dude,
We're not done yet.
2 more bullet
This
points.
could be the first serious performance upgrade to the Switch since it releases in March 2017. Bloomberg says Nintendo has looked into including more computing power, I'd hope so, and 4K high-definition graphics, while the Economic Daily News mentions improved visuals. Nintendo did release 2 new Switch models last year, but they used a more power-efficient version of the original hardware to enable a smaller form factor and better battery life without notable performance improvements. The Switch has continued to sell extremely well in 2021, with Animal Crossing New Horizons driving millions of hardware purchases. And Nintendo has sold more than 61 million Switch consoles as of the end of July, putting it within touching distance of the original Famicom or NES.
Yeah, the Switch is selling gangbusters. You know what's going to sell like crazy this holiday? Animal Crossing is still going to carry it in the holiday season. And if they release a new Switch next year, hey, this is all hearsay. This is all speculation. You drop Breath of the Wild 2 with the new Pro system. We're talking money printer.
When does it get announced? If it's next year, when do you announce that a new Switch is coming?
There has to be a fall-winter season Nintendo Direct.
There has to be something.
Fucking Nintendo. A regular Direct. It has to be coming at some point.
So do you announce it then or in your spring?
Yes, 100%.
You think so?
You show off maybe some actual solid stuff for Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah.
You show off possibly a teaser for Metroid Prime 4. That's something that's complete speculation for me. You know they started that over.
Yeah.
You show off Bayonetta.
There's no
3.
way they show off Metroid.
Yeah, you can get a teaser.
They're still looking for a creative director, dude.
Yeah, okay.
Like
You can get a teaser. I don't know. You show off Bayonetta 3.
Mm-hmm.
You show off the Mario's All-Stars collection that is basically confirmed at this point.
We've been saying that for a year now.
No, we have. What do you mean?
I mean, we've been saying it for like 6 months.
Yeah, but it's confirmed to be happening, basically. There's so many people.
But, like, wasn't it supposed to happen, like, this year?
Yeah. But with COVID stuff, like.
I guess that's
but
fair.
Mario All-Stars, there are so many people in the industry that are talking about this damn thing. Like, it exists. It is happening. Like, what exactly is
I think it's just not the 35th anniversary package anymore.
No, I think it wanted to be. The 35th anniversary celebration.
I think
it
they
got
just won't
pushed
market it
because
like
of
that
COVID.
anymore. Yeah.
It got pushed because of COVID, so it'll be the 36th anniversary. But I think you announce you show Breath of the Wild 2, you show Bayonetta 3, you show the Mario collection. If the Zelda collection exists, which is a little more hearsay than actual pretty much confirmation like the Mario collection, if the Zelda collection exists, you show the Zelda collection. That is a powerhouse of a direct.
I mean, you didn't even touch like
and you
a Smash character. You didn't touch Pokemon.
And you got possible Pokemon news, new Smash character, and a new Nintendo console. Look, I might be setting my hype bar personally insanely fucking high. But I'm saying if you come October, November, possibly December, and you release a direct announcing a new console with Breath of the Wild 2, with this Mario collection package, with a new Smash character, show Bayonetta 3, possibly show some third-party stuff. And then if the Zelda collection exists and the Skyward Sword port exists, you throw that in there. Oh my god.
There's too much, bro.
Okay, but that's all that's get hype moments.
Yeah.
That's Tim Geddes get hype. And
yeah.
So, hey, look. That would be extremely exciting. I don't think they'll have all that in one direct, but I'm saying if you announce a new console with this collection and if you just take the collection and Breath of the Wild 2, it's gonna sell.
Listen, bro, all I care about anymore is just fixed Joy-Cons.
Yeah. Make sure the Joy-Cons on the new Switch don't drift.
Really, you could just release the same Switch, just with updated Joy-Cons, and call it the Switch Pro, and I'd be okay.
I think all they really need to do is when they show more Breath of the Wild 2, they announce the console and pretty much tie it in as like, hey, it's going to be a powerhouse. It's going to be 4K visuals. It's going to be stuff like that, and it's going to sell. It's going to sell regardless because the Switch is an amazing fucking console. Yeah, but you get what I'm saying.
Well, do you think? Yeah, they probably would.
Yeah, but anyway, that's all hearsay though. Most of that is hearsay.
So do you think they were maybe going to show that at E3 this year?
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, I think this year is so much different. If coronavirus is way out of the picture, obviously.
E3 would have been a killer year. 3 new consoles showed off.
Yeah, I don't know. E3 was already in question a little bit weirdly, but Nintendo was going to be there. Yeah. So, I don't know. Let's move on to the next story. Get hyped for Nintendo shit. You know there's going to be a direct this year.
Yeah,
you know they're going to show Breath of the Wild 2 and stuff. So, let's get excited.
Statistically, there has to be a direct.
Exactly. So, anyway, on to the next story. A little less exciting, but still a little bit exciting. Netflix is making an original live-action Resident Evil TV series, A Return to Raccoon City. This is by Shame Gartenberg at The Verge. Netflix has announced a new live-action TV series based on the Capcom's popular Resident Evil series of video games that will be produced by Constantin Film, the same company that made the previous 6 Resident Evil films starring Mila Jovovich. Sorry, my bad. The upcoming series will feature an original story set within the Resident Evil, within the world of the Resident Evil, set across 2 timelines. The first will see sisters Jade and Billy Wesker, presumably of some relation to longtime series antagonist Albert Wesker, move to the corporate town of New Raccoon City at age 14 before realizing the destination and their father, quote, may be concealing dark secrets. The second timeline will jump 16 years into the future, with the Earth devastated by Resident Evil's signature zombie-making T-virus, and focus on Jade and the less than 15 million human survivors trying to survive in a world overrun by 6 billion mutilated monsters. Andrew Dabb, who had previously worked on as a writer and co-executive producer on Supernatural, will serve as the showrunner, executive producer, and writer for the 8-episode series, with Bronwyn Hughes, a director best known for her work on The Walking Dead, Breaking Bad, and Better Call Saul, set to direct the first 2 episodes of the series. So that director, powerhouse of a director, Better Call Saul, super successful, Breaking Bad, incredible, The Walking Dead, really good. Yep. All of these things very good. This is exciting. Just another drop in the bucket of the Netflix, of the video games to Netflix things that are happening, or video games.
It's a long list at this point.
Yeah.
I just want one of them to come out.
Just release. Where's Witcher Season 2?
Give me another one.
Yeah. Coronavirus throws coronavirus again throws such a big stick in the spokes on this.
Netflix has 2. They need a third one. They got Castlevania. They got The Witcher. You need a third one to solidify yourself as good at making video games.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. That's it for the news section this week. Tell us what you think in the comment section if you want. I guess you can comment and
talk to me, please.
Like and subscribe.
Don't.
Michael Clare. This is the section of the podcast where we talk about this week in gaming. The historic releases from this week in gaming,
some of the big ones.
For some reason, I wanted to say this week in gaming again, so I'm just going to say it.
You want to say it one more time?
This week in gaming.
Brought to you by Tim and Michael. August 30th.
Yeah, these are the historic releases from that week, and we're just going to run through them. And really, we just run through them. This is mainly for us to get on a nostalgic trip. This is
Timothy, today.
Today?
In 2000. You got Spider-Man.
2000. The original Spider-Man on PlayStation 1. Super dope.
Yeah.
Not really super dope. Let's be completely honest. I put it in here because it's Spider-Man.
It was not the best one.
It's the Spider-Man. Nah.
In 2004, Pikmin 2.
Yep.
A game none of us have played.
On GameCube, Pikmin 2.
Why'd you laugh like that?
It was just a delivery.
I'm being honest.
None of us have played.
This list is weak. 2015. Hey, another game. None of us have played. Disney Infinity 3. Didn't know there was 3.
That's why I put it in here.
Okay.
The whole reason I put it in here was there was a third one.
I knew there was a second one. Barely. Well, yeah. I didn't know there was a third one. I didn't know that game needed sequels. So, I'm being serious. So, say, I thought you just, the toys were the new release. Like, set 1, set 2, set 3.
Disney Infinity 3.0.
So, Disney Infinity 3, did the figures that came out after that set not work on Disney Infinity 2?
I don't know, bro.
Did you need to buy Disney Infinity 3?
Disney Infinity was an era that came and went.
2019. I actually have a story about this one. Astral Chain comes out.
The reason I put this in here, because, I told you I don't like to put things that came out last year. It just blew my mind. That shit came out a year ago?
Yes. And the funny thing is, the director of Platinum Games, I forget his name. He's the one that blocks everyone on Twitter.
Ueda.
No.
Different guy.
He's hilarious. He tweeted out Astral Chain 2. Today.
He just tweeted that?
Maybe it was yesterday. Yeah, that was the whole tweet. He just said Astral Chain 2. And knowing the guy,
out here playing,
it could be because Astral Chain turns 2 today. Or I guess it'd be 1. Yeah. Which is weird. I think he's just trolling people. Dude's trolling people.
Yep.
But Astral Chain, good game. I enjoyed it. I wouldn't say it's that long.
Yeah.
It can be played pretty quickly. Very fun mechanics. Deserves a sequel. I agree. August 31st, in 1996, you get Elder Scrolls Chapter 2 Daggerfall.
Iconic game. Not as iconic as Morrowind, but people love this game. Had to put it in here. 1996, 24 years.
That's old.
24 years. That's crazy.
You know what I was doing? Nothing.
I wasn't alive.
1999. Tony Hawk, Pro Skater.
The original Pro Skater came out in 1999. 21 years ago, the original Pro Skater came out. What good-ass games that came later. Hey, look, I'm more of a thug type of guy.
Oh, okay.
But Pro Skater, Tony Hawk's Underground. But Pro Skater, are you okay?
No, you're good. I just heard thug type of guy.
Hey, bro, I'm more of a thug guy.
You're not a thug.
No. I'm not a thug at all.
But
literally at all.
You do enjoy Tony Hawk Underground.
Yeah, Tony Hawk's Underground, I prefer. Tony Hawk's American Wasteland, those type of games. But, hey, Pro Skater's still iconic. Can't wait to play the remake of this here game coming out September 4th.
Very soon. September 1st in 1995, you get the Super Nintendo port of Doom.
Yep, 1995. Doom came to consoles.
Actual classic.
Yeah.
Extreme classic. 20 years later, no relation, Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain.
Phantom Pain came out 5 years ago.
That shocks me.
Yeah, 5 years ago.
Doesn't seem right.
No, it doesn't. It feels like more like 2 to 3. But gaming, it just moves fast, it feels like,
It really does. Did you play that one?
I played Phantom Pain, but I didn't play the the full game.
Okay.
The full release. So I did play Phantom Pain. Really fucking good.
Yeah. September 2nd in 2014, you get Sims 4.
Still milking that game 6 years later, man.
Yeah, crazy.
They still got a new release finna come out, the Star Wars release, isn't it? Wasn't it Star Wars?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't care about the Sims.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, good game.
Trey's gonna beat your ass for that one.
Probably. Sim City's where it's at, though.
Yeah.
If you really want.
No, fuck that. The Herbs. You ever played the Herbs?
I did, but
I love the Herbs.
City management is way more fun.
Nah, bro, the Herbs.
September 3rd, you get the Diablo 3 console release.
It blows my mind. So Diablo 3 would have came out in 2010, right? And then it came to console later. 7 years ago it came to console, and we're still in super early development for Diablo 4. Holy shit.
Y'all got phones?
That's crazy. Y'all don't got phones?
Y'all don't got phones?
Jesus, that was an era.
That was
hilarious.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Man.
Memed all the shit.
Blizzard always fumbling the bag.
Mm-hmm.
2013, September 4th. Also, how? Outlast.
7 years?
Yeah.
7 years
You're
since
telling me
fucking
Outlast and Diablo 3 came out a day apart?
This,
Well, for console.
yeah, exactly. What the fuck?
My perception of time is useless.
Classic though. Outlast.
I know.
We're living in the past.
Yeah.
Outlast, seriously, one of my, if not my favorite fucking horror game. It's so good. The original Outlast is incredible.
It is extremely good at keeping you
spooked,
constantly spooked, because
and on edge.
you're working on keeping your batteries alive. You're working on just not dying, and you're trying to solve a mystery at the same time.
Yeah,
that's why I can't play these games. I'm just too much.
Outlast. I love it so much, and it really ushered in a new era.
That's why I enjoy watching somebody else play it.
Nah, just play it. Don't be a bitch.
I'm gonna be a bitch.
Okay.
Let me be a bitch. No. September 5th.
We should make you play one of these games for content.
No.
For content.
There's no content
For the
there.
YouTube channel.
If I choose not to,
But
there's no content.
that's views.
For who?
For the people.
Who? Trey.
Dude, they'll watch it. When we
No.
get a Patreon, we're putting that
When
in.
Trey finishes, did Trey finish Resident Evil 1?
I don't know. But hey, look, all I'm
He
saying
needs to
is
stream it.
when we get big enough to get a Patreon, we're putting that in there as a Patreon goal. Make a Michael playthrough like Outlast or something.
It's got to be like $10,000.
Nah, hell no.
I don't want to do it.
We could do it for $1.
September 5th, 2011, Dead Island.
That came out 9 years ago. This
Yeah, that
list,
sounds right.
honestly,
That's an
this
Xbox
list,
360 game in my head.
this list doesn't make me feel good. None of this list, when we get to this week in gaming, all it does is make me feel old as shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's still a good game though. Is it good? It's okay.
What, Dead Island?
Yeah.
Dead Island's not a good game.
Just play Dying Light. It's better.
Yeah. And then in 2017,
Classic
you get Knack 2, baby.
Knack 2, the sequel to the greatest game alive.
It's true.
When's Knack 3? When's the announcement for Knack 3? Are you kidding me?
It's already out, man.
Yeah, Knack 3. Can't wait for Knack 3. That's this week in gaming. Hey, it was a little bit of a dry week this week.
No, I don't think
My
so.
sincerest
Yeah,
apologies.
Disney Infinity 3.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a powerhouse of a
Banger.
game. Now it's on to the section of the podcast where, what happened?
The TV went dead.
What happened? Okay.
Oh, we're good.
Oh, Jordan. Oh, had me panicking. Nothing happened. For you
Panicking.
audio listeners, nothing happened. For you video listeners, nothing happened.
For us two, me listening to Tim,
Yeah, everything happened.
a lot happened.
All right. This is the section of the podcast, the Akinator section, where we see if the other person, which one of us,
Is
depending on
smart.
who. So I'm thinking of a character this week.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to see if Mike can guess the character faster than an internet AI.
Do you have it?
I don't. So let me go into the Mind Palace real quick. Let me stare
Dive
deep
in.
into the souls of the people watching on video.
While he does that,
What
let me
are you doing?
stall.
Oh, vamp. Going in.
I'm vamping. You know, did you know it's a common misconception that people think the OG Crash game came out?
Dude, I told you this an hour ago. Okay, I'm in the Mind Palace. I'm in the Mind
He's getting
Palace.
deep.
I'm in the Mind Palace.
Jordan,
Boom.
how's your day?
I got the character.
He said good.
I got the character.
You got the character?
Yes.
All right. Let's start it off
I
with
might
a
have
banger.
to bring up my phone.
Is it Nintendo?
Yes.
Ah, man.
Snide.
I'm screwed.
You're not screwed.
Because I think of the problem is I think of too many Nintendo characters. I know all of them, so I never really narrow anything down.
That's fair. That's fair.
You know what I'm
I might
saying?
have to bring up my phone though.
Okay. Is this character on the Switch?
Yes.
Okay. Is it a Smash character? Like on the Smash roster?
No.
Represented on the roster?
Like their franchise?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
So that's an absolute yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. 100%.
Is it a so represented on the Smash
Yep.
roster? The character is on Nintendo Switch. Is it a
Meow meow kitty.
so it's a Nintendo franchise? Is it a Mario character?
No. That's
This is-
5.
Okay.
That's 5 questions.
Is it a Zelda character?
No, that's 6 questions.
Okay, that gets rid of a
eliminates-
lot of the roster.
Yep, that eliminates a lot.
Of course, obligatory is the Donkey Kong family.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
They're
yep.
part of the Mario.
Got to bring it up every
Hey,
time.
that might be heresy, but we got to do it.
Yeah.
For simplicity's sake.
Yeah, we have to define one, even if we define it every round.
Yep.
Is it? You wouldn't do Animal Crossing again, would you?
Or would I?
Would I?
Boy,
Is it
would
an
I?
Animal Crossing character?
No.
Ah, man, you wouldn't. Is it?
7.
Is it a Pokemon?
Nope.
Okay. Man, what? There's more. Is it?
When life gives you lemons.
It's not Metroid because there's not a Metroid character that's on the Switch that isn't in the Smash roster.
Or is there?
Because there's not a Metroid game.
Or is there?
No.
Metroid game.
You're not going to give me with that one. Is it?
Hey, dude, Super Metroid is in the NES Classics, is all I'm saying.
Oh, no.
But am I playing you, though? Am I playing you right now?
Is the character a main character?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm hungry. I'm so hungry.
So it's a main character who's not on the Smash roster.
I can't wait to tear up some.
But the franchise is represented on the roster.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is it a Kirby character?
No, that's 10 questions, everyone. 10 questions. Dude, it feels so much later than it is.
I don't know if you know a Fire Emblem character besides Byleth. So I don't think it's Three Houses. No, I mean like that's on the Switch.
In that game.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Because Three Emblem is the only Fire Emblem character or Fire Emblem game on the Switch.
Yep.
You only know Byleth, so that eliminates Fire Emblem.
Or does it?
It does. Stop. Now you got me worried about Metroid, dude. Does this character have a game on the NES collection on the Switch?
No.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Just no. No.
Okay, that eliminates like anything from Dr. Mario or Metroid. Or,
he was really stressing about that.
That eliminates Little Mac.
Lil Mac. But also, Lil Mac is on the Smash roster.
That's true. It eliminates. What's the coach's name?
I can't tell you. I have no idea. I can't think of his name.
Is it
Coach like Red or something? What's Jordan? Look it up. What's the coach's name from Punch Out?
Is it a Xenoblade character?
Yes.
And it's a main character.
Yes.
I think the only one you would remember is Rex. So, because I don't think you know anybody else from the show, from Xenoblade 1.
I mean, I watched you play some.
You did, but you couldn't tell me anybody's name besides Shulk.
Or could I?
You couldn't.
Or could I, though?
You couldn't. I know you couldn't.
Doc Louie. Yep.
All right.
Yep, I did play 30 hours of Xenoblade 2.
I know you did, but it's a main character. It's gotta be. Is the character... What's the best way to narrow this down? If I guess a character, am I done?
Yeah, you're eliminated if you guess the wrong character.
Why am I eliminated?
That's
because
it's
just a question.
That's the rules. No.
Okay.
Akinator doesn't guess until the end.
From the second one?
Is the character from Xenoblade 2?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I can't Google anything, so I don't remember any of the main characters' names besides Rex off the top of my head. So is the character Rex?
Yes.
Okay.
14 questions.
14. No way he beats me.
All right, Jordan, bring him up.
I was on my A game. No big stutters.
F11.
No real laps.
Okay. All right,
Let me
so
put the glasses on.
Characters. Click characters here.
All right.
Question number
the
one.
Computer.
From Akinator himself.
Dude, I'm about to tie it up.
Is your character Pokemon? No. Does your character stand on two legs? Yes.
He's on to me, dude.
Is your character real?
No. Got him.
Is your character from a Japanese anime?
No.
Is your character have a human head?
Yes.
That's an odd way to fucking...
I know.
Does your character play in Harry Potter? Nope.
I've got him, dude. He's
Is your character a superhero? No.
Nope. Dude,
Is your character a girl? No.
Nope.
Is your character originally from a video game? Yes.
He's got 4 questions.
Is your character from a shooting game? No. Is your character from a FNAF game? No.
Nope. Dude, I got him.
He's asking 2 specific questions. Is your character wear a hat?
Rex doesn't wear a hat.
No hat from Rex. Does your character have a bald head?
No. Rex has a full head of hair.
Is your character from Minecraft?
No.
Damn, he's asking real specific. So it looks like you've beat him, but let's see how long it takes him.
Yeah. What do you want to guess?
I got
27. I'm saying 27. I think this is a hard one.
Okay. 23.
23?
23.
Okay. Does your character fight with a sword?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does your character ride horses? No.
It's not called a sword.
Yeah, but it is one. Is your character what? Oh,
blonde.
I thought it looked like blood.
I mean, it's hard
here.
for us to read it from
It looked
here.
like blood from here. I was
No,
like,
he's
is your
not blonde.
character blood?
Yeah,
like, hold
I thought it
up.
was
Is your character white-haired? No.
No.
Is your character say boss a lot?
No.
Does he? I don't think
Boss. No. He doesn't say boss.
so. No. Does your character wear a mask? No. Damn, bro. Maybe I gave him one that's way too hard.
Yeah.
Is your character black-haired? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is your character from the Final Fantasy series? No.
No.
Does your character use a bow? No.
No.
Damn, you were right, bro. You might be wrong, too. Is your character a main character of a...
Yeah,
yes.
he's the main character.
He's the main character. Does your character fight against monsters? Yes. Yeah. I mean, that's the majority of video game characters.
Whoa.
Oh, he was just wrong. What did he pick?
He picked
Star Killer?
Click no.
Click no.
He's wrong. Continue.
Tell the man he's wrong.
You know, continue. We'll if he goes to 33, we'll stop. Does your character have a brother or sister?
No, I don't think so.
Does your character less than 18 years old? Yes, he's
Yeah.
14.
Young lad.
Damn. Is your character linked with Nintendo? Yes.
Yep.
took way too long to ask.
Is your character from Xenoblade?
Yep.
Yes. And he should have it right here. Is your character use grappling hooks?
Yeah, I think he does because when he dives down to go, I think he does.
Yeah,
Rex.
there's Rex.
Okay.
Okay, took him 30 questions.
30.
Took you 13.
Price is Right rules. I win. Twice. I take 2 dubs today.
Whoa.
You were off. You said you get it in 23. I said you get it in 27. That's 2 dubs.
I wasn't wrong.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were definitely
Yeah,
wrong.
I was wrong. Okay.
So I finally have a dub against the computer.
Yeah, that's a
1-1.
That's 1-1. Okay, on to the next section of the podcast. This is the reader mail section of the podcast. You can get your questions read as well on the show if you send in emails to synceduppod@gmail.com, and we might read it on the show. First email comes from Isaiah Roberson here. He asked a simple question: who's the best champion from Breath of the Wild?
Rivali.
Can I get an explanation?
Birdman.
Damn. Okay. My choice is Mipha. I think Mipha is the best one, personally. I like Mipha the best. She's the love interest. Well, Link is her love interest. She wanted to love him. And they were supposed to have a thing, but then it ended up not working.
I think you agree. I think the best story comes from her. I just like Rivali a lot as character.
And I like the phrase Mipha's grace.
Yeah.
Just sounds good. Rolls off the tongue.
Her ability in game also very good. I just like Rivali.
Yeah, cool. I mean, he's cool. He's kind of a dick, but
this is also assuming that Link does not count as
because then it would just be Link. Then it would just be Link.
But he is the Hyrulean champion. It's true.
So the next email comes from Milton Ray Blackburn. He says top 5 gaming hot takes. I don't know if I have a top 5 really off the top of my head.
Give me one.
I could list a couple gaming hot takes here. I think Super Mario 64 is worse than Super Mario Sunshine.
We know that one.
I think the Uncharted games are not good.
Okay.
And let me try to think of any other gaming hot takes that I can think of. I don't like the Lego games that much.
Okay, that is pretty trash.
I think the Lego games. Boom Blocks is one of the greatest games on the entire Wii console. I think Skyward Sword is actually really fucking good. I think Link 2, the second Zelda, is absolutely atrociously bad.
Mm-hmm. You only needed 5. You're good.
Okay, yeah, I guess I better cool it off. What do you got? Never played Super Mario Galaxy games.
The Witcher looks boring.
Yeah. No, that's not even cap though. Let's be honest. It looks boring. It isn't, but it looks boring.
I don't think I could ever play it.
That's fair. It's slow. It's a slow game. Don't forget to mention that you never played Super Mario Galaxy 1 or 2.
That's not a hot take though. That's just a fact.
No, it's a hot take though.
It's not a hot take. I'm not saying they're bad. It's just a fact that I haven't played the games. It doesn't make it a hot take. If I play the games and I say they're trash, that'd be a hot take.
You should have played them by now. You should have done played them.
It's a hot take that I think it's not worth my time.
I
had to say something.
We are talking about the greatest
No, I'll play it
Mario.
eventually. I'm going to play it eventually. It was just that'd be a hot take. I'm not saying that. That would be the hot take. I'm going to play them.
Okay.
I just haven't played them
yet.
I'm trying to think of another one. Dokkan Game of the Year. There you go.
All right.
Move on.
This is the what you've been playing section of the podcast. This is the section of the podcast where we talk about, you guessed it, what we've been playing, the games we've been playing throughout the week. So a little short list this week. Been quite busy. Watched a lot of Dark. The show smacks. Shouts to Kylie. So I played more Divinity 2. This game continues to engage me.
You might be addicted.
Yeah, I might be addicted. It's crazy how hard I've dived into this game. We have hit the 36-hour mark, I think, is roughly where we're chilling at on game time.
That's pretty deep.
I love this game. I'm having so much fun. We got like 70 more hours to go, and I honestly can't wait to play the rest of it. Like 30 hours into a game, normally I would kind of fall off, but here I'm not at all. I can't wait to play more.
How much do you think is left? Like, do you see an end in sight, or does it look like there's a lot left?
No, I still, we're in Act 2. I feel like we just started, dude.
How many acts are there?
I have no clue how many acts there are, but I will tell you, How Long to Beat has the game at 100 hours on main plus extras and 140 on completionist. With the amount we've reloaded, I imagine we land somewhere between 100 hours and 110 hours. And hey, look, I will say
hear anything about me and playing long
hey, but
games
guess what?
ever again.
I'm playing this with a homie. I'm playing this with Jordan. I think the couch co-opness makes it so much more worth it, and to me, really carries it a little bit. If I was playing this game by myself, I don't think I would finish it.
There's just too much to do by yourself.
Yeah. I like having that extra person to be able to do other things while you go do your own thing, being able to be anywhere on the map. It's just really great. Next game, also co-op, No Straight Roads.
Should not be co-op, apparently.
I really wanted it to be good.
If you've listened to the podcast at all in the past couple months or so,
we've been excited for this.
We saw NSR at, what was it? Was it a Nintendo Direct where we first saw it, or was it it was somewhere. We saw it. It looked good. The music was banging. The art style looked cool.
The music is banging, and the art style is
cool. But that was it.
The gameplay is just so unintuitive. I think single player, the game might be more fun, but it's still like a 5-hour romp. The boss fights is the best part. The open world and exploration elements feel lackluster. Even the combat and stuff feels way too simplistic, and there's not a lot going on. And in co-op, it just feels like co-op is designed so fucking poorly.
Oh,
it seems like an afterthought to me.
The best thing to probably do would be, I don't know, if you could even drop out in between the exploration
or
scene
play
and
online,
just drop back
or
in.
Play online something, because 2-player on the same system, it doesn't do split screen. It doesn't give you your own thing. Imagine if you were playing an open world game, for example, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and you could play with a second player. Mm-hmm. But instead of giving them their own screen, they ran off of your screen. So if you run over here or you turn the camera over here, they can't see their character.
I always have to stay in Tim's view.
And so I was constantly having to move my camera to get him to run back to me, and I would have to run slow so he could run ahead of me to keep the camera where you could see it.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
And then a lot of the exploration, like you're collecting electricity and stuff to power up stuff. But none of it seems rewarding. There's no incentive really to do stuff.
No.
You get these like stickers that seem to barely power you up.
And the boss fights, they're cool, but they're clunky. And I feel like I'm getting hit by stuff it's not a fault of mine. I'm not fucking up.
And they don't do a good job at introducing you to the boss mechanics or the game mechanics in general.
Yeah.
You just end up trying to figure stuff out on your own, and you don't really understand why or how stuff works.
So ultimately, at the end of the day,
listen to the soundtrack on Spotify.
Yeah, do that. And the game itself, it's going to have to be a skip for me. It's going to have to be a skip.
Yeah, I think we got to the second boss, and we dropped it after we died.
We got like 15 minutes into a boss fight and died, and it started us over. And it wasn't our fault.
Yeah, it felt like we were at the end of the boss fight, and then we just died. Yeah. And then it took us to the beginning of the boss fight, which was like 15 minutes ago.
Wasn't even a checkpoint in the middle. And it wasn't our fault that we had died. Like, we had just been getting hit by stuff that didn't make a lot of sense. Just very unintuitive, especially on co-op, man.
Very disforming. So now NSR has been replaced with 12 minutes.
Yep, can't wait for 12 minutes.
Yep. For what I've been playing, NSR, like I said, what Tim said, and then MTG Arena.
Yep, classic.
I've been whooping some butt. I'm playing Jund.
Yep.
I was a
if you ain't playing mono red, why are you playing the game?
Goblins suck. Get out of my face. I was a Golgari, black green before. Now I'm Jund, black green red, and I will say adding red spice.
Yeah.
Red alone, not spice. Very boring gameplay.
That's some serious nerd shit.
Yeah, nobody will get this besides who listens to this that plays Arena.
Yeah, deep too.
MTG.
Yeah. Hey, look, Magic, good game. MTG Arena, very good.
Very, very well made. I wish there was more stuff like MTG Arena.
Anyway, that's the podcast for the week. thank you so much for listening or watching this episode of the Synced Up Podcast. Again, if you listen on audio and you want us on video, you can go over to youtube.com/syncedupodcast to find us on video.
true.
If you watch on video and you want to get us on audio, you can go over to any of your favorite podcasting services and find us there. Review, rate the show, share it with your friends, give us a like, give us a subscribe, hit that notification bell, all the stuff that you like to do when it comes to our show. That's it.
A round of applause for not having to touch the camera this episode.
Oh, yeah.
No technical difficulties,
No
really.
Kylie bumping the camera.
Yeah.
Shouts to
Hello?
Kylie.
We did it. We made it through an episode.
Hey, we did. Hey, we thought we had a technical difficulty when the screen went off.
That's
but then
true.
it came back.
But it wasn't. It was
Then it
just
came back.
the TV.
Anyway, that's it for the show this week. Again, follow us on Twitter. You can see our Twitters there if you're on the video version. At Timmy the Duro, at the Coast is Claire. And also at Synced Up Pod if you want to get
Jordan,
us there.
if you end the video before I kiss the mic,
Again.
I will be so hurt.
Yeah.
That was the first episode where they could never hear me go.
Yeah. You got to get that kiss in. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to this episode. New episodes go up Monday, 7 a.m. Central. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Goodbye.